Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vice and today we're watching Sakamoto Days episode 11, the season finale. I am so curious about what this episode could be. It's called Casino Battle, and we know from the last episode that the Sakamotos are against Lu Wutong in a gambling battle because whoever makes the most money gets to keep Lu, because apparently Lu's mafia clan is still alive and thriving and they need their leader. And so they're trying to win her back. I don't think Lu is gonna go with them. I will be very surprised if she does, but I still have a feeling that the Sakamotos are not going to win this gambling battle. But we'll see. Maybe Shin's psychic abilities will come into play here and give them the upper hand. Just hopefully they don't get caught counting cards, because that will be bad. Anyway, I am so excited to watch this finale. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's not just luck. I mean, most of it is luck, but... Psychological warfare.
貴様ら殺し屋と違ってマフィアの世界は運に身を任せて生きられる方。またあの男が一人勝ちだ。性格悪い七三だな。こんな勝負ノリで受けるんじゃなかったよ。
Yeah, you should have realized what he meant when he said do it the mafia way.
運に身を任せた奴から死んでいく。せいぜいあがいてみろ、バカども。お嬢は必ず奪い返す。私のすべてをかけて。
Yeah, I've only been to the casino twice now. I have no idea how to gamble, how to play any of these games. I just did the machines, and even then, I didn't know what I was doing. I don't think so. Wait, did they look at their cards? It didn't look like they did. Oh my god. But he can hear you. Did they do that on purpose? Wow, confident. One just in case.
Oh,
it's a trick. No, he's gonna move it somehow. Yes, with the chip! Amazing, Sakamoto. I suspected. Or you expected, I guess. Yeah, he counts. So he's cheating too, so it doesn't matter. That's why he's so dedicated to her, because she saved him. Oh my god, that's dangerous. I mean, that only works if you live, though. And even then it might not. Oh, she complimented him on his intelligence. She inspired him.
初めて人に認められた気がした。自分のやり方で上を目指し、いつかこの人の横に立とうと思った。
And stand beside her someday at the top.
そして私は組織のブレーンと呼ばれるまでにルーケには数えきれないくらい恩が王城の平和を脅かす者を私が必ず排除する。
But it wasn't peaceful. It was the mafia. Now she has a peaceful life and you're about to ruin it. I think he'll realize that, hopefully.
負けなくてよかったよ。
もう帰っていいか。
待て、まだ勝負はついていない。
ウータン様。
Why not just shoot them?
手出しは無用だ。
しかし
聞こえなかった。下がれと言って、俺とポーカーで勝負しろ。
ルール知らない。
Poker.
俺も結局
My grandmother tried to teach me poker once, but she taught me a completely different game
一体
instead.
何のゲームならわかるんだ。
It definitely wasn't poker. I don't know what game it was, but it wasn't poker.
3対1ではフェアではないので、部下を2人最後までババを持っていたやつのチームが負けだ。
つまりババ抜きな。これこれ。
Old
こういう
maid.
シンプルなゲームがいいんだよ。
よく葵たちと
緊張感のないやつらめ。
They do not.
心が読める俺にとっちゃババ抜きなんて楽勝だぜ。坂本さんにいいとこ見せるチャンス。さあ、ババを持ってんのはどいつだ。
Oh, Lou.
いきなりおめえかよ。
She does not have a poker face.
素直な性格は変わりませんね。ですが、手加減しませんよ。
Lou! Stop with your faces!
こっちです。
Unless you're tricking. You're tricking him!
ババは取り除きました。
No!
ご安心を。
そういうゲームじゃねえ。ああ、ど
He
れ
was
にしよっ
trying
かな。
to save her from it, because that's so funny. I love that.
心を読めるん。人には3つの意識。
How did you know?
言語化された意識、中間意識、習慣や反射などの。お前はどこまで読めるんだろうな。
Why are you an expert in mind reading all of a sudden?
お前は負ける。
What happened?
何言ってんだ。バカにしやがって。どうせハったりだろ。
Oh,
ウ
wow.
ータンの思考を全部読もうとしたが、虫眼鏡で太陽を覗くような危険な
It was
行
too
為で
much.
あった。あまりの情報量に真の脳
Overheat?
がヒートした。
I didn't think that was possible.
やはり言語化された意識を読んでいる。
シンがいなくなったらやばいよ。
It's okay. Sakamoto's got this. At the end, though, I bet it's gonna be Lou, and he's gonna let her win because he can't not do that.
今引いて戻したよな。
He's so fast.
待て。次に不正の気配を感じたら退場だ。
How did you catch that? I mean, I guess Lou did, but
絶対絶命だな、殺し屋。大したポーカーフェイスだが、わずかだが、こっちに目がいって、人は隠しておきたいものほど目で追ってしまうのだ。引い
how
て
can
み
you
ろ。
tell? His glasses hide his
これ
eyes.
で終わりだ。
Using strength. It's like you can't take it.
なんて握力だ。
と強く握りすぎた。
Yeah. Wow.
入れ替えたか。
次はこっちの番だな。ん？
Oh, because he cheated
お
again.
い貴様ら、何を勝手に。
What? They're turning on
何
him?
の真似だ。
わざわざ日本まで来てこんな茶番に気がされてよ。限界なんだよもう。俺たちはマ
I
フィア
thought you came to get your mafia lead back.
あんたのやり方は出せんだよ。
そうだそうだ。この頭でっかち。
めちゃめちゃ
They
嫌われて
hate
るね。
him. Because he's
これではまるで
intelligent?
昔と同じではないか。結局私がやってきたこと無駄だったのか。
Yeah, it doesn't prove anything to them.
下克上と
They just hate you for it.
マフィアの死に方としてはひねりがこれまでか。
Nope, Lou's gonna stop it.
ずいぶんあっさり諦めるんだな。お前は好きな子の前でカッコつけないのか。
ウータンは頭いいんだね。
Yeah,
ウー
outsmart
タン
them
の時
somehow.
はその頭ね。
余計なことは言うな坂本太。撃てばこいつらの腕が吹っ飛ぶ算段だった。まさかこの私が反乱に気づいてないとでも思ったか。
And you didn't, but you know,
その
you're
銃は
bluffing.
撃て
You're
ば
good at
暴
that.
発するように細工し、あとは任せたぞ坂本太郎。
Whoa. Ooh. Sakamoto. I love his theme song. And they're out.
バカな。ブラフはギャンブルの底だ。
Exactly.
この勝負私の負けだ。お嬢を危険な目に遭わせてしまった私にお嬢を守る資格はない。だから
Yeah, he gave
資
her up.
格がどうとかよくわからんが、大切な人を守りたい気持ちは俺にもわかる。
貴様に懸賞金をかけた人物
Oh
に
right,
つ
we
い
get
て
to learn this. I completely forgot.
聞いているのか貴様ら
Who put the
あ
bounty
聞
on
いてる聞い
him?
てる。
うーたんも手を動かしながら喋ってよ。お前に付き合ったせいで
He is gonna be a part of the family.
なかなかエプロン姿も似合って
I
るじゃ
thought
ね
there
え
was a
か。
chance, but I thought it was a low
マ
chance.
フィアのコンシリエーリである私にバイトをさせると
Oh my
時給分
god.
はきっちり
I'm
請求
glad
する
because
か
he's very smart. We could
My-
use his intelligence.
坂本スラーという人物を聞いたことがあるか
Yeah, Slur. Or X.
お兄さん、俺お願いよ。
He doesn't know.
貴様に懸
Oh,
賞
he
金を
does.
かけたと見て間違いない
Yeah, I thought
いや
maybe
そんな
X
ことはなん
did
とな
it.
く分かってんだよ。
スラーの名前とか居場所とか。
スラーと呼ばれる人物に
No one
関
has
す
any
る個人
information
情
to
報
identify him.
全く出回っている
うわマ
That's
ジかよ
very
こいつ。
sus.
何のために勝負したの？
Which again makes me think of Nagumo and how he can transform into other people.
東南アジアのとある刑務所で殺人事件が起こ殺されたのは4人の第一
Four
級死刑
inmates
囚
on death row for first degree murder were killed by X.
壁には血で
Why?
バツ印が書かれている
スラーが死刑囚を殺したってこと。
死体の売買を生りとしている知り合いの情報筋最近日本で奇妙な死体が発見されたらしい一人は全身に穴が開いており一人は全身の肉が
Oh,
そ
flesh scraped off.
一人はバラバラに解体する一人は小さくボール状に丸められている
What? How do you even do that?
その死体が何なんだよ。
これらは死んだはずの死刑囚4人の殺しの手口と酷似している
Oh, so they weren't killed.
死刑囚は死を偽装した
I
現在
see.
日本に潜んでいる
見てあれ。すっげえ
Are those the four men that Slur has? Or are they different? Okay, they're different people. I thought maybe they were the four shown behind
ジロジロ見やがって
in the lab.
やられてえのか
180.
日本の漫画面白いな
ピクルス入って抜きって言ったのに日本なんて来るんじゃなかった。
206.
日本のハンバーガー小さいな。
370.
何やらされんだあたしらはよ。
まあ気長に待っとこうぜ漫画でも読みなが
What
らよ
is this setting up?
ところであんた
To go against Sakamoto or something
僕は
else?
ちゃんと抜いてくれって頼んだんだ。
うざって野郎だな。
Well, now you know. That's okay. He's the killer that turns them into balls.
潰しちまえば全部一緒だ。
Ugh. His name was apart, so is he the person who literally rips all their limbs off? Okay, so X was behind this. Oh. Alright, well, Nagumo is on the list. Top priority.
誰だこれ。
So I guess that means my theory's dead in the water. I doubt Nagumo would ever put a hit out on himself.
俺は好き放題できるやそれでいい。
強そうな人ばっかだよ。ああ死ぬんだ俺バラバラになって。
ちブスばっかじゃねえか。
日本人はお堅いと聞いていたがたまには冗談も言うんだなこのおデブさんもあんたらにとって有害なのかい誰一人として甘く見ない方が命を縮めることになる
どうやら本気で思ってるらしいな。俺らが油断すればこのデブたちに負けると。
Absolutely. He is so strong.
全員殺すまで1ヶ月だ。1ヶ月後次のリストを持ってこい。さもなきゃ日本中殺して回る。
They're gonna be a problem.
殺しが仕事ではなく殺しが生活混じり気のない純粋な悪あの方の判断
So you're gonna follow
戦
it.
いに敗れた私はそれを信じて見届けるだけです貴様らも早めに逃げた方が
つまりそいつらに接触できればスラーの情報が手に入るかもしれないな。
殺連の連中より
Yeah.
早めに接触したいっすよね。
You need to find them
兵
first.
士家にも連絡しとくよ。
Yeah, get in the squad together.
話を聞いてなかったのか奴らは猟奇殺人者
That's okay. They faced ones like that before.
違う人種なのだ
なおさら野放しにしてはおけないな。
And that was the finale of season 1 of Sakamoto Days, episode 11. Definitely a setup episode for what's coming in the next season. Because, wow, did they introduce 4 crazy killers with terrifying means of murder. I love that 1, Lou is still on our team, and 2, that Wutong is on our team as well now because he has the intelligence aspect that could really make a difference in fighting, in strategy. I think our team is pretty well rounded to take on these 4 killers. I thought his bluff of the guns being rigged to blow up his agent's arms was perfect. And of course, all of the agents, or all of the Mafia men, believed him because he is cunning and he is intelligent. So of course they would think that he has a plan for everything, even their potential betrayal, even though he had no idea they were going to betray him in the first place. Which, I still can't believe they did that. They really just had enough. They must have felt so belittled by him, right? Just because he's smarter, so he's in charge, when they all feel like they're more capable in the field. They must have felt so inferior, and that's why they turned their back on him. But he won in the end by bluffing, which is funny because casino, gambling, bluffs, it all comes together. So that was cool. I loved the backstory of his reason for loving Lou so much, and it's because she believed in him. She saved him, and she told him that his brain is a weapon, that his intelligence matters. That was the first time anyone had ever accepted him for who he is, which is not a fighter. And that really changed the trajectory of his life because it inspired him to use his intelligence as a way to move up in the mafia. He studied and he trained, and he made himself such an asset that he retained one of the highest positions as a mafia advisor. I don't know, I just really liked his story because he worked really hard for his position and he was inspired by Lou. He obviously has a crush on her. I don't think Lou and Wu-Tong are going to get together. She does not see him that way at all. If anything, her and Shin had a moment in the last episode where they kind of sprung apart after touching for too long because he just saved her from like falling debris. And that was interesting to me because I didn't see them as a romantic pair whatsoever until that moment. But still, that moment could still be reclassified as like a friendship thing. Like, you're not as familiar with affection that way, so you're a bit embarrassed to be caught. They might not become a couple just because like there really hasn't been anything else that could indicate them liking each other that way. It was really just that one moment where I was like, oh, maybe. But I do think the show is really focused on family rather than romance. So I think it's going to stay in that direction and we are going to be a family. And I love that Wu-Tong is a part of the family. I know I already said that, but I do like his addition. I wasn't sure if he would be added, but I'm glad he is. As a whole, this season was absolutely hilarious. I loved it. I think I laughed or smiled in every single episode, and I just had a really fun time watching these characters, learning more about them, and just seeing their wacky adventures. It was so much fun and ridiculous. Honestly, I had a great time. I cannot wait for season 2 to come out in July. I'm recording this in May, so I have to wait about a month and a half maybe until it comes out, maybe 2 months. But for you guys who are seeing this on YouTube or Patreon, you're gonna see next week, the next episode is gonna be out for you guys because, you know, I do this all in advance. I'm looking forward to this show a lot. I need to learn more about X. My theory about X being Nagamo, obviously it's dead in the water. Like, no, Nagamo is the #1 on his list that he wants dead, apparently, which is very surprising to me because I would think it would be Sakamoto, but no, Nagamo was #1 on that list. So I don't think Nagamo would ever put a hit out on himself. I don't think that makes sense. And if he did, I think he would be down with the other members of the order. I don't think he would place himself at the top. So I think that theory's, you know, gone. And so my second theory of X being related to Sakamoto, I think that one's still pretty strong just because there's nothing to counter it right now. Like, we have no background on Mr. Sakamoto as a character. We don't know his childhood or his family life before he became a hitman. So I think it's completely possible that this could be a younger brother of his or a relative somehow that has really either feels like they've been done dirty by Sakamoto or have been hurt by him and want to hurt him back. But I'm so curious about this, and I love that this last half of the episode really set it up that next season we are gonna dig into X and his backstory because we want to question these killers that were just released in Japan. We don't want to kill them, we want to question them, see what they know. And I think they know not as much as Mr. Sakamoto and the team will want them to, but I hope they'll let something slip that will lead them to confront X. And also, Shin never told anyone that he actually met X, so why is he keeping that for himself? Wouldn't you share that with the people who have been battling X and his men with you? Wouldn't you share that with them? I don't know. Overall, great episode, great season. I love the show, and I cannot wait to jump into season 2. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode and the season overall. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give a like and subscribe and check out my other shows here on the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!